He never knew his two wives were doing the unspoken under the same roof with him. In the bustling town of Ajegunle, where traders shouted over one another in the market and children played football in narrow dusty streets, lived Adeni, a beautiful young woman with skin the color of polished bronze and a smile that could light up a room. When she met Kehinde, a charming and successful businessman, he promised her, "Adeni, you are the only one for me. I love you and I want to tie the knot with you." He promised her the world and also made this promise that he would never take another wife. Adeni loved Kehinde as well, and eventually word spread about their wedding. It's a beautiful and grand one with high-rank businessmen and men of title. The wedding was the talk of the town and also a dream for other young girls. Kehinde introduced Adeni to his family and they loved her very dearly. Both families got along very well, but with time, what seemed like a happy marriage came crashing down. For the first few years, he kept his word. He adored her, bought her fine wrappers from Lagos, and made sure she had everything and never lacked anything. But as time passed, the whispers began. Kehinde had been seen talking to a younger woman in the market. He had been spotted taking her to the city. Adeni tried to ignore it, but he started getting constant night calls, stopped spending his free time with her, and then the day came as he came home and said, "Adeni, this is Shade. She will be my second wife." These words hit her like a stone. She wanted to scream, to leave, but in her family's tradition, divorce was frowned upon. Her mother told her, "Endure, my child. A man's heart is like a wind. It blows where it wants." She tried reaching out to Kehinde's family, but figured they were already away and making preparations for the newlywed. Kehinde even bought Adeni a new car so as to keep the whole family under control. After the marriage, Shade moved in. At first, the house was tense. Adeni avoided Shade like a plague, and Shade pretended not to notice the cold stares. But Kehinde was happy. He would divide his nights between two women, and though Adeni resented sharing him, she forced herself to be civil. Some nights he would come to Adeni's room and spend the night there, while other nights he spent the night in Shade's room. Shade was different from Adeni, playful, bold, and always laughing. She would dance in the kitchen, hum while cooking, and tell jokes that made even the house help blush. Adeni, on the other hand, was reserved, calm, and dignified, always reading, quiet, and watching. One thing Adeni couldn't help but noticing about Shade was how she was so touchy. A hand on the shoulder sometimes, a gentle brush on the arm while passing the whole hallway, a lingering hug, but she ignored. Not until one rainy night, the sound of the downpour filled the house and the air was thick with the smell of wet earth. Kehinde had spent the evening drinking palm wine and eating pounded yam with both wives. Later, when he got home, he ordered the maids to inform his two wives that he wanted